Got to tell the secret of that fabulously tasty chili.
No secret. It's the meat. Don't skip on the meat.
You heard it himself, the secret's out. Don't skip out on the meat. If you're trying to stir up the best build for Cook, here is a promising path for you pantry chefs. So if you want to beef up the Cook's chili for a beastly build without wasting time, our first ingredient would be Unrelenting, which is simply increases your endurance by 7 once you reach level 7. This is one of the first perks you can select from the skill tree. Next, you will need to equip the perk Scout. And I'm warning you now, it is a bit of a nightmare using this perk at level 1 and 2 because your movement speed is slowly getting faster, but your damage is reduced by 30%. I promise once you fight through this, it will be way more rewarding once you reach level 3. Your damage will be reduced only by 10% and your movement speed will be increased by 15%, which makes a big difference. The last perk that you will grab is Security Pins, a perk just for the Cook, which at level 3 makes your padlocks 50% harder for victims to unlock. Timing is everything, and if you're running a tight route and watching your doors, this is just another nice layer to slow the victims down and catch up to them quickly. For the Grandpa ability, you'll definitely want to equip exterior alarms with this path. Actually, in all honesty, someone on the family side should always have this one equipped, as it can be quite a game changer when you can anticipate what doors the victims are unlocking before they actually rush up. Here is the skill tree path for these perks. Unrelenting is the first one you can move up to, and you'll come up all the way up top for Scout and for Security Pins. Now here is what makes the biggest difference from a mediocre Cook to a Cook that carries the team. It's his special ability, Seek. This is what the main tree should look like for you. Go up the left side, that reduces the ability drain by 30%. Then go to Victim Detection Range, increasing it by 20%, and then you'll make it to the top, which is level 3, the best one, highlighting victims, and it marks it for the entire family. Seek ability is super helpful in pointing out the victims. Like, you're basically wall hacking and providing information for the team. This is extremely helpful since most people don't use comms in game chat, and there's no other way to communicate to them, but once you've marked them for your whole team, it kind of makes it easier and quite enjoyable. Plus, you can just kind of rack up 3,000 easy points just by seeking victims and not even having a single kill. You just need to have competent teammates to chase down the victims you mark if you can't get to them yourself. Especially if they slip away, you can easily stop and seek so that you don't lose track of them after they've turned a few corners. Try to avoid listening too close to the generator, or the noises will make it so much harder for you to hear anything and it might just cause some confusions. As for the attributes, if you follow the path correctly, I recommend getting Cook up to level 50 Savagery, getting as much damage as you possibly can, and then putting the rest into Endurance. No, this is not a blood build type of Cook, but you will still be able to carry 100 blood to feed to Grams while locking the property down. In fact, if you have someone else like Sissy with a stronger blood build working on feeding Grandpa at the beginning of the game, you will actually be more useful to Leatherface much sooner, marking victims in the basement for him. And that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.